We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Toronto, third best record here in the early going.
And checking out Toronto, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
At this early stage of the season, Greg, it seems like a lot of coaches hold back a little bit. What do you think?
Well, you don't want to show all your cards right away. And this is a good time to try some different things, save your go-to strategies, and also just experiment with different lineups.
Now, here's Curry. Derozan with a screen on Lowry. Curry outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Cavaliers. Siakam, a screen on KD. Carroll off target at the rim. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's KD. Derozan trying to free himself up. A nice shot by KD.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. To the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
Curry against Lowry. Derozan setting the pick for Curry. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lowry dishes to Derozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Derozan gets the bucket.
Check out the body control from Derozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Now here's Curry. He had 25 points last game. At the top of the key, Durant. Off target from outside. Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Right side, Lowry. And Derozan kicks to Siakam. Carroll passes to Lowry. And that one drops for him.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Now here's Curry. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And here's KD for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Derozan. Here we go. Valanciunas dishes to Derozan. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Outside for Curry. Here's Green. Thompson outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The Warriors, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
Carroll kicks to Valanciunas. Green against Siakam. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. Lowry for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. For the 3. Not going to go that time.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Carroll. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. Thompson passes to Durant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Major athleticism on display there. Durant is gifted and can glide, too.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Derozan. A floater. The shot by Thompson, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Derozan. Pass to Carroll. Siakam outside. Here's Derozan. Clock at 4. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
And here's Derozan. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Warriors, West is checked in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Durant at the elbow. Shoots over Carroll, and there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Curry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Toronto calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
First in fewest turnovers per game, and they're also first in opponent field goal percentage. Their size and athleticism, that toughness and effort, it's all elite.
And that #1 ranking and rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 9 points. Siakam outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside, KD. Pass to Derozan. Lowry brings the double. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry, and it's Golden State with another.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Powell. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Puts it up. The shot by Powell, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Outside, KD. Offensive rebound. Toronto shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And Lowry gets it to go.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
And here's Livingston. Nothing on the board. Curry finds Derozan. Now here's Livingston. Picked by West. Livingston with it. Powell's there. Outside for Curry. And the 3 off target. And so Powell will bring it up for the Raptors. 9-point game. Valanciunas sets a screen for Powell. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Count that bucket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Lowry against Curry. Outside Durant, jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Siakam, a screen on Durant, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Damari Carroll.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside Lowry. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
The Raptors making a switch here. Derozan's checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Henderson's checked in for Durant. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson for 3. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Pass to DeRozan. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Well, Steph Curry is coming off the unanimous MVP, Clark, and LeBron James is coming off his 3rd NBA championship. All right, that lays it out. Who's the best player now in the NBA?
I always lean with something my late dad said. Good big is better than good little. LeBron has a lot of size on Steph Curry, and he's been just as much a champion as Steph. So I'm leaning LeBron James. Not to mention, like me, he is from northeastern Ohio. So I am a tad biased. But Kevin Durant and Steph Curry deserve to be in the conversation.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
And it helped them get a narrow win. They needed every one of those points he got from the line.
The Warriors making a switch here. Adams checked in.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Now here's Adams. McGee is screen on Joseph. Takes it inside. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Green, he's checked in for Adams. And that one misses.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Now here's Derozan. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside, Green. Livingston looking for the opening. McGee is screen on Joseph. Here's Livingston. The shot from the low post is good. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar Derozan. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now Livingston. He has 6. Pass to McGee. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Ross on the wing, headed by Green. Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. And that one, good.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Outside, Green. Back to Livingston. McGee is screen on Joseph. Here's Livingston. Stolen by Joseph. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Patterson can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Livingston over Joseph. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got 8 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. Damari Carroll comes in for Patrick Patterson. The Warriors also with a sub. Durant's checked in. Outside, Joseph. And Valanciunas kicks to Derozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Up top, Derozan. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer on the way. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
With the teardrop, and it's Derozan missing. And KD's got the ball here for Golden State. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Raptors trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson against Ross. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors miss again. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Livingston. Averaging 5 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 7. To the inside, here's Thompson. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Shot by Joseph, no good. The Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Up top, Durant. He's guarded by Ross. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Ross dishes to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Durant deciding where to go with it. McGee sets the pick for KD. Durant, the long-range shot, finds its mark.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here is Ross. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And the shot goes in. Ross has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Raptors trailing here by 8. Durant down low. Valanciunas is there. No good from Durant. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Derozan passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Livingston. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court. Knocks down the mid-range, Jay, more often than not. And also a terror on the offensive glass.
Now here's Livingston. He's got 8, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Lowry. Pass to Powell. Back to Lowry. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Livingston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam. The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Siakam finds Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry against Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kyle Lowry. Livingston with it. 9 points in the game so far. Curry passes to McGee. Over Valanciunas. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 7.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Siakam against Green. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Now here is Lowry. Tight defense on him. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry from 3.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by Lowry.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Now Carroll after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Great D that time from Green. Now here's Livingston. He's got 9. Pass to McGee. And here is Curry. Lowry covering. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by McGee. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. In the corner, Powell with it. Carroll, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And here is Curry. 14 points for him. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green with a screen on Lowry. Curry fires from way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 17 now. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for Golden State.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in the energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now Lowry. Here's Derozan. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot missing. Good D by Thompson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Raptors trail by 16. Lowry up top. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. KD with it. 9 points in the game so far. Derozan can't hit.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Lowry. Shoots the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
A shot by Curry, no good. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Derozan. Good on the shot. Derozan's got 8 points.
That's too easy for Derozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
Warriors leading by 14. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The wide open look for Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Back to KD. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Carroll. Scoreless thus far. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Off target from three-point range. And KD's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And here is Curry. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Derozan. Now here's Durant. Carroll covering. 2 points. That one goes. 11 points in the game.
Durant so good at finishing and tight. Excellent in the paint.
And the Raptors call time here.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State, they hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's Lowry. 13 points in the game.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Curry finds Durant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Verajao against Lowry. Pass to Derozan. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Derozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Curry with it. Lowry covering. Curry can't get it to go.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Back to Derozan. Outside for Lowry. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. KD's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. To the left side wing. Siakam passes to Derozan. On target from 13 feet. And that's 15 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, even when you know what DeRozan's going to do, you can't stop him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. David West, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Thompson dishes to Curry. Outside for Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Lowry. 13 points in the game. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pass to Carroll. Screened by Valanciunas. The shot by Carroll, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Now Curry. 19 points in the game. West a screen on Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Curry, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here's Lowry. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Here's KD after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Derozan against Valanciunas. Durant for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Lowry passes to Derozan. Klops in the layup for 2. Derozan's got 11 points in the quarter.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Warriors leading by 12. Curry passes to Derozan. Some nice passing by Golden State here. KD's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Derozan. 17 points in the game. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. David West grabs the miss. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Thompson for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Lowry. Carroll with it. Here's Derozan. He's covered by Thompson. It's stolen by West. Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for DeMar Carroll. And Norman Powell subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Raptors trail by 17. Ross on the wing. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Curry fires from way outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on David West.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
The free throw drops for Powell. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so Powell nails both of them. And it's Livingston with the ball for the Warriors. Thompson outside, inside. Here's McGee. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A big like McGee that can hit the mid-range jumper like that opens up a lot of doors for your offense.
It's Powell on the wing. Patterson with it. Still yet to score. Lowry has the open look, and the Raptors miss again.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Here's Lowry. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Warriors leading by 19. Outside, Green. Back to Livingston. Outside, Durant. McGee sets the pick for KD. Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Bounce past Joseph. Here's Derozan. Uses the glass to drop it in. Derozan's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And here's KD for three. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Derozan. Over to the left wing. And Patterson kicks to Derozan. Here's Joseph. Just three to shoot. It's stolen by Livingston. Durant for three. West tipped back in for two.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's Derozan missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
Ross on the wing. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. And KD the bucket on the assist by Livingston. KD's got 23.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so here is Golden State after the Raptors pick up 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Joseph to the inside. Sullinger, and he banks in the layup.
Tell you what, you give Joseph a passing lane in these pick and roll sets, and he takes advantage of it.
The Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. McGee is screen on Derozan. To the middle. McGee's shot is off. Toronto shooting poorly, just 35% so far. That misses off the backboard. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Livingston. KD on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Damari Carroll's checked in for Patterson. Golden State also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Cooper comes in for Kevin Durant. And Henderson subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Raptors shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Sullinger outside. Back to Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
That free throw good from Ross. The Warriors making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And both free throws good for Ross.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Henderson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Martin kicks to Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGee. No good there. Good D by Sullinger. Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Henderson against Joseph. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Cooper against Joseph. Here's Cooper. Pass to McGee. Cooper kicks to Martin. Over Ross. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Raptors shooting just 34% from the floor. And Ross with the slam.
Putting on a show. Ross can elevate with the best of them.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Cooper. Martin, the pass to Henderson. And here's Martin to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cooper. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. The Raptors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Ross. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ross has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Henderson. Pass to Cooper. Back to Henderson. Left side West. It's stolen by Carroll. Ross passes to Derozan. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
And it's Derozan missing. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Cooper. Pass to McGee. West outside. Here's Cooper. 5 to shoot. Outside, Martin. To end the drought. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. The Raptors call timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Raptors with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Pascal Siakam comes in for Ross. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Joseph. The Warriors also with a sub. Adams checked in. Toronto with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Carroll. On the wing, Derozan. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Here's Cooper. Henderson outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Henderson against Derozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Derozan's got 15 points in just the second half.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Now here's Derozan. After the miss from JaVale McGee. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Derozan missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Warriors. They have a 19-point lead. Henderson outside. Back to Adams. Rest passes to Cooper. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now McGee, guarded by Valanciunas. Can they get it? Adams' shot is off. And for the Raptors, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Cooper after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Adams against Lowry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.